Welcome back to another video of What's in the Box. Alright guys, so I got a few packages here. I've been back on the whatnot. And I am buying a lot from Infinity Flux, man. I used to... So, little backstory. I know you guys got the Infinity Flux in the last one. I'll put their link in the description again. So these guys are the group that sold my collection in 2016. I had a huge collection. It was like Bronze Age key complete. They really enjoyed selling it. I really enjoyed putting it together over 30 years. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I was moving cross country. Had to sell. So now I'm not anymore, so now I'm buying. Alright guys, so with this little box here, bought a little bit more than I usually do from these guys, so we'll see how this survived. It looked pretty good. It didn't look like it'd been kicked like a football like the last one had. So let's see. So there you go, guys. Welcome to Infinity Flux on whatnot. They got Instagram, they're on Facebook, and they're on YouTube. I'll put their Insta, YouTube, and whatnot below. And oh, so it is a Gemini. I didn't realize that. Different type of Gemini. But they are definitely Geminiing it up. Oh, yes. So, they started this at... Okay. They generally start all their whatnot auctions, not at $1, but at usually like 50 to 75% off of what they've been selling for. So sometimes you get some really good deals. You're not going to get the, I bought a $500 book for $1. These guys are too small for that. They're a little tiny shop in Chattanooga, Tennessee, you know. Just trying to survive like the rest of us. So support them. They do a great job, and they are putting out great content. All right. Let's see. So this was the Deadpool team-up set. I'd have to look these values up. The little note said the cheapest one up was $200 for the whole set. Now, I've been trying to get this whole set for a while. It's been very hard to find some of these because there's very low print run in this Deadpool team-up series. So we'll see what we got here. They said they were in all really good condition. Looks like they survived really well in the Gemini. And yeah, baby. The whole set. So I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible before hell opens up in Seattle. It's already like 75, you know. I got this tiny little AC unit next to me. You probably hear it going, gah, 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 gah. It ain't keeping up. So it's going to be hot as hell this week here. Alright. So yeah, a whole thing, man. Heck yeah. Like I said, I paid $70 for all of this. $69.99 plus shipping and handling, $75, something like that. So, Deadpool team up. This is $883. Deadpool and Galactus. $884. Deadpool and the Watcher. Deadpool and Hellcow. Alright. Deadpool and Iron Fist. Deadpool and Thor. Deadpool and the Thing. Deadpool and Gorilla Man. And then we got Machine Man. I'm not sure who this one is. Deadpool and... I'm not sure. It doesn't say on the front. I'll have to look that up. Deadpool and Santana. Captain Britain. Something that looks like Punisher and Colossus had a baby. Frankencastle. I'm sure that's the first appearance of a Frankencastle. Oh, It the Living Colossus. Screaming semis, gun-toting raccoons, and the galaxy-hopping trucker known as U.S. Ace. All right. Ghost Riders. The Zapta Brothers. There's the Hercules. And then the last one, which is technically not a Deadpool team-up, the Deadpool 900 Anniversary Edition. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books in that run. Not bad. I think I paid 80 or so for it. So the whole thing, again, some of those are hard to find. I have a lot of the run, but I have not been able to plug a couple of them, so I never find those anywhere in the wild. So it's great to see that. This is from another Hip Comics. So I've been on eBay and Hip Comics lately as my number 1 and 2 go-to places. And this is full of, I just look at everything in an auction and I wait. And then when the live stuff is happening, I go back. And a lot of people are not watching it live. So, sometimes you can get a deal. Sometimes you can. Alright. A great bit of packaging here. I know I had a bunch of books, so I bubble wrap the crap out of it. Interesting method of boxing. Tiny little bubble wrap on the bottom here. You know what? Alright, guys. I don't think that's very funny. Look. Somebody popped all of this fucking bubble wrap. Now that was, somebody did that. So somebody bored at home or at work popped all of one of the bubble wraps, and that's what they shipped it. Damn, guys. I know they're not happy because I paid like $170, I think, for all of this. And you'll see there's some stuff in here. Again, this was all, man, this is way too cheap. I can't let that go. I was trying not to buy anything. Just watching prices. Man, sometimes you just can't let that shit go. Unfortunately, I just have to not watch and then later whine and cry because I didn't fucking watch. So these are all crammed together like an asshole put them together. So you see all the books are just fucking crammed in there. That makes me mad. I know all these went for cheap, dude, but stop fucking people with your packaging. You're supposed to treat your best customers and your worst customers alike. And when I'm buying a crap ton of stuff from you, you know, treat it as such. For fuck's sake. No bags, no boards. You don't get any of that treatment. You cheap-ass motherfucker. That's what they said to me. Alright. So, this, actually not real bad condition. This looks like it might be a fine minus. Very fine. Oh, sorry. I said very good to fine. That is Tales of Suspense, number 99. That's the Hulk and the Submariner. I believe that's the start of the storyline for that leads into Hulk and the Hulk and Iron Man. Yeah, I believe the story in here for Sub leads into the Hulk and Iron Man stuff. And 99, 100, it'll be on the screen. I'm pretty sure. That's what I bought it based on. My memory is not as well as it used to be, guys, so, you know, shit happens. Here is a Rhodes, first appearance of Rhodes as Iron Man, and a newsstand. I know newsstands in this era were a dime a dozen, but higher quality newsstands from this era are still harder to come by, I think, because all of the newsstands, all of the directs were saved. People were bagging and boarding early with that, so lots of shops did. Here is an Incredible Hulk 353 in a newsstand, so I started putting a little run of this when I buy these cheap, like a buck. Like I said, I paid like 170 for all this. Here is a Wonder Woman 296. Yeah, that's a bondage cover for Wonder Woman. My wife loves the bondage covers, so we get them. Here is Tales to Astonish, number 98, To Destroy the Realm Eternal. So, I think 98, 99, I think these were, again, the start of the storyline that leads into Submariner number 1 and Iron Man number 1. So there's the Iron Man and Submariner issue. Yeah, that leads into those, I believe. Or it leads into that book. That little run. Here is a Strange Tales 137 complete. Looks like the staples are good. It might be, BG. It's maybe a little better. Yeah, it's got a lot of the chipping on it. Yeah, BG minus. I think I paid like a couple bucks for that. And again, look at all this. Silver Surfer number 7. I think I paid, way too much. Whatever I paid for this, I paid too much. Look at that garbage fire. So the spine there. Got goop all over the front. So this is a candidate for learning how to press and clean right here, baby. I'm going to make a stack for those. Once I get some space, I'm going to be doing that for sure. This is in rough shape, but again, I didn't pay much for it either. So Howard the Duck, number 13, really rough shape. This might be good plus. I think it's pretty cleaned up quite a bit, I believe. Some of these I bought, like I said, in this lot were for cleaning and testing purposes. This is a really, really nice copy of this. This was not listed as anything. And this is the second appearance of Nebula and the first cover appearance of Nebula. So that's Nebula on the cover there. And on that auction, guys will list stuff like this is the first, this is that. Sometimes they don't know what's in a book, and then it's not listed, so those people that are watching live that don't know a particular run, they're not going to pick it up, and you get it for really cheap, which is, I think that Avengers is what brought me to this lot, because it was like $1, and I'm like, I cannot let that go for $1, and then I bought a bunch more. All right, Incredible Hulk 331. So I believe this is the first pencils by Todd McFarlane in Incredible Hulk. He did a little bit of an Incredible Hulk run, and this was the first pencils. So it's a newsstand. It's got a couple things on it, but again, pretty cheap. And then we got 558 or 358. This is all that Gray Hulk stuff. When I was young, this Gray Hulk portion of the series was worth a little bit. It's not now. Hulk, people don't love on the Hulk anymore. That's 359 and 360. There were a bunch of the other ones from that run that went for a lot more. I picked the ones up that I could get for like $3 or less out of that run. I think I might have paid a little more for the first Todd McFarlane Incredible Hulk. Here's another interesting Wonder Woman 298. So this is a bondage death cover. I really like this cover. I didn't know they did stuff like this in the Wonder Woman series. So 298 as Wonder Woman as a skeleton and being tied up. Love it. Or chained to the wall, not tied up. Devil Dinosaur number 2. I think I paid a couple bucks for that. That's actually a pretty nice shape. It's got some funk on the back there that needs to be cleaned off. So whoever had this collection kept them unbagged and boarded, and stuff got off. All right, I think I paid $1 or $2 for this. So this was one of those that wasn't listed as what it was. Although there is damage to that staple. That's not too bad. It's not detached. So Batman 436 is the first appearance of Tim Drake. Comes back or becomes second Robin. This was really cheap, and I just had to get it. So Smurfs #1. Who doesn't like the Smurfs? Everybody's talking about nostalgia, waxing nostalgia, right? Smurfs #1 for like $2 or $3, same lot. Why not? At this point, I'm like, just add them. And then some of the Infinity Gauntlet. This one is not a newsstand. A lot of the Silver Surfer I picked up was newsstand. That #7 was not, and it is in terrible condition. I wish I hadn't bought it, but I'll learn to press and clean with it. Here is number 56. So this is all the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. So this is all pertinent to the Infinity Gauntlet crossover. All the Silver Surfer stuff seemed to be, bigger tie-in than everything else because he had such a pivotal role. What was going on? Oh, so tear in the back. So the only thing I don't like about this auction house is the guy never shows picture. They never show pictures of the back of the book. And this, look at that crap. Fucking chunk tore out of it right there. So you win some, you lose some. But again, only a couple bucks a piece for these. So yeah. And here we go. Here's some of the bigger boys. And these look like they're in pretty good shape. So I've been picking up the Sandman stuff when I can. I don't think these are any particular first appearances. One of them is. If any of the other ones are, I'll let you know. But Sandman #23. So all these early Sandmans are pretty hard to find. And with the Sandman show, I don't know if you guys saw the Netflix trailer for Sandman, but wow, am I impressed. I'm really, really looking forward to Sandman hitting the small screen. There's number 16. There's number 14. Again, I don't think those three were anything really big. This one, though, is... So you saw Pumpkinhead. I think this is Mel's first appearance. So Sandman #5. I believe this one's underrated. Especially with Mel being a pivotal portion in the show. And a fan favorite. Sandman #5. And then I picked up some Moon Knights because, the show's done and still trying to plug a little bit of a run. I got a lot of this run picked up before the show hit, before it got stupid. Moon Knight #7. I don't think that was anything special. That one was like $1. These are the two I needed to plug my run. Number 24, that's in really good shape. I love that red cover. And then number 26. And I have a couple copies of this, but they're always dirty, man. And that looks like this has got stuff on it too. That's disappointing. So I have a couple of copies of this that have got stuff on them. But this 26, I just love this cover. And this whole run is good. Moon Knight. So, that's it, guys. A bunch of stuff from a dealer that will go unnamed on Hip Comics. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 books, man. $170. I think it's 26 books. As you see, there's some Silver Age, Bronze Age, Modern Keys, all sorts of stuff in this pickup. So again, this is just me watching auctions and going, oh, man, I can't let that stuff go for that cheap. Which is always a downfall, right? I don't need to be spending all the money all the time. But what else am I going to do with my life? I want to start this comic book company or comic book shop. I think that's where my life is heading. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys like the hip comic, or if you guys are using Whatnot, who you guys are following. Again, thank you Infinity Flux again for this beautiful Deadpool run. And that's it, guys. Have a great day.